grandmother supposed to have shot herself. Or some shit they supposed to be saying. I don't know. Said that they wouldn't respect me, so she went ahead on and shot herself so she wouldn't have to live in shame and disgrace. So can't you see that we hate that white bitch and we don't want her to be over the families? Now that we're the head, now that you're the head of the families, because our white grandmother went ahead on and shot herself. Your white grandmother died naming you the head of all of us. Some shit like that, they said. We would like to let you shoot that fool, but now we can't. That's what that car said that's going down now. Sure did. Exactly what she said. Your grandmother died claiming you and naming you the head of all her estate. That's what she said. See, my grandmother shot herself, her husband, and her kid in the head. Her autistic kid in the head and died with him in her arm, claiming me the head of the estate. Something like that, they said. Some bullshit like that. Couldn't really tell. My grandmother died hating us because of you and your family not want to ever forgive her for the things that she done to you. You know, there ain't no way that y'all can ever get his black ass. She died naming him the head over all of you. Now there ain't no way y'all can ever get his black ass. Some shit like that. That's what they were saying. I don't know how true it is, but something like that. All she asked is for me not to let my other white auntie end up dead, and that's supposed to be Miss Dupnick. After I marry that kid. Now all her kids hate what she did because she disowned them and claimed me the head of all of their family and of her estate and over her grandkid. Because her daughter got raped by one of them or some shit like that. Something like that they passed by here saying. My grandmother went ahead and shot herself, and her husband in the head. And all she asked was for me not to let Miss Dupnick die or some shit like that. That's what they saying. Saying some shit like that. Something like that. That's what I hear them keep saying. And grandmother died, claiming you the head of all of her estate. And took our grandpa and her artistic kid. Took their grandpa and her artistic kid with her and made him, I guess, so they saying, but he's supposed to sign the deal and she signed it, which is a new agreement that all the families have to honor, naming me the head over his family and his estate and her family and her estate. Now all her grandkids hate themselves for what they did. That's what they saying. There ain't no way that we can ever shoot you, 'cause you the head over everything. 'Cause our grandmother shot herself, our grandpa and herself in the head. Shot herself. This is what they saying. She shot herself, her husband, her grandpa, their grandpa, and her artistic kid in the head. She died naming me the head of everything over both of their estate. Now this is what they're saying. And now there's no way they can ever get me or shoot me. Now we all hate and against those who want to be half white bitches. Something like that. All she asks is for me to marry Angel Girl and leave her a grandkid. And for Miss Dupnick not to end up dead. As my memories in honor of her and her artistic kid. Now that's what they're saying. If I'm reading right, and I ain't too bad on reading, but I pretty much think that's exactly what they said. Our grandmother died and grandpa died loving you with her artistic kid. Now we can't. Would you please marry that kid? because she died claiming you the head. I always have been the head. So now all the families is asking me, please, because they don't want Miss Dupnick dead. She's the last living Annie, close to Annie, a relative that we have and you have, or some shit. Since your Annie's dead, she's the closest white related relative to you. We got to respect you because our Annie died claiming you the head over his and her estate. Something like that. She told y'all what she was gonna do if y'all didn't start respecting her and his grandkid. Now he's the head of all of you. Now that's exactly what they said. That's what they said. Now there's no way we can ever go against you to kill you or keep you from marrying her with your black ass. That's what they said. That's straight up what they said. Someone was swearing to find a way to kill me after I married Angel Girl. For what? My white Annie did. And that was one of the cars that went down that way. That swore to do that. So, pretty much, yeah. Someone swore to kill me. And she died naming me the head that they can't. But they still talk about some of them wants to kill me for what my aunt did, some of their grandkids or something like that. So I guess the thing to do is to bring all the families down and finish this. Say some of their family swears to not respect me until they get me, and I swear to wipe this family out. That's what I swear. For the death of my kids and my Annie and my money. I promise I don't swear to wipe this family, my grandpa's side of the family, and some of her half grandkids out for what they did. So they ain't gonna have to worry about that no more. Because if the other kids can't take care of it, I'm damn sure gonna take care of it. So they ain't gotta really worry about that no more.